Hello and welcome to ARK Gaming, where we're playing ARK, and today we are going to be hunting some sharks down in the deep blue sea. Because, I must admit, I liked the sharks the few times I've used them, and I think it'd be really fun to give them a try against the ocean boss of Gen 1. So we're going to go have a look for some sharks. Also, I think they're going to be a lot easier to tame than some of the much harder X stuff. I don't even want to try and think about how hard it would be to tame X donkeys or X mosasaurs. No, thank you at all. So we're going to look for some sharks because hopefully they're easy to tame. Hopefully they're quite common so we can get some good levels in them. And then we'll get some bread up and get ready for this boss fight. So let's find our first school of sharks if we can. There's one, but it's pretty crap. We're going to be looking for decent sharks, not crap sharks. So let's see if we can find a 140 upwards. That would be a really good starting point for our shark army. Alright, this is literally the first decent megalodon I have found, so I guess we're taming it. Because it's the only fucking one there is. It's not great. I mean, it's got decent weight stat. Is weight very important on a megalodon? Not really. That's a bad megalodon. Its friend isn't much better. Where's it gone? Ah, it's down there. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Since we haven't found any decent ones yet, let's kill this one and then let's give taming that other one a try. Damn, they hit hard. These X megalodon compared to the regular. And our Sarko is just leveled in speed. It's not really a fighter. But I think we've got this. I think we've got this fight. If we can angle our Sarko right. There we go. Alright, where's that other one? He's down there. And it's kind of... Oh, does it change because we've got a bubble around our head? I was like, why does it get all blurry when we're going to first person? It's the fucking bubble, isn't it? That's really stupid. Alright, let's see if it's even possible for us to tame this megalodon. And then we shot the bubble. Is that what happened? I need to test this further. Did we just shoot the bubble? Maybe it would have been better to do this on a Barry. You're fucking me. We need a better crossbow. Yeah, we need a better crossbow before we can do this. 14 damage just is not cutting it. At all. How the fuck are you supposed to tame stuff when you can only do 14 damage to them? Oh. I'd say we get off and tame it, but I think the shark's going to be faster than us. It's going to do more than enough damage to kill us. And for some reason, I don't know, the swimming's just weird. And the second we get off, the electric eels come. Like, the second we get off, the eels get interested in us. They don't bother with us when we're on the mount. Okay, maybe they do. They haven't been seeming to bother with us when we're on the mount. Alright, I think what we need is a better crossbow and then a Barry. And then the Barry can stun. Maybe. So that means I'm going to have to figure out which mission gives crossbows, and I'm going to have to run a mission a couple of times. This is going to take longer than I thought. I just want some sharks. And this is how long it's going to take to tame a shark. Thank God we decided against taming like a megalodon or mosasaur or something. That would just... oof. That would be painful. My empty cryopod broke. Oh, cool! I've never seen that happen before. It just says dead. That's fucking miserable. Let's just sort of get rid of that, because that's miserable as hell. And then we'll swim back to our base. Jesus, has that got 35 points into health? What the fuck? I don't know, maybe we go Basilo. That's insane. I kind of got my heart set on sharks, though. I've got my heart set on sharks. I'm sick of Basilo after the mammals playthrough and using them so much on all the other maps. Yeah, I'm kind of sick of Basilo. I got my heart set on sharks. Right. So, better crossbow. Maybe a Barry, because I think shooting off the Barry is a lot easier than shooting off the Sarco. And then we should be able to start taming these. Look at the speedy croc. This is a croc with all its points put into speed. Look at its little legs go. What the fuck? Alright, that's just made my day. This is a croc with... Why does it have so much speed? That feels wrong. Have I changed something? Have I fucked up a setting while doing testing of stuff? I don't think I have. I don't know, that don't feel right. Alright, I'm gonna go check some settings, make sure I haven't... Because obviously when I do my ARK science videos and stuff, I change some things. I was testing out changing the imprint bonus for fighting with dodos. So maybe I've messed something up somewhere. Actually, I should be able to check on the Rexes, surely. Or on my Yeti. My Yeti should have like 120. Yeah, that's not right. Something's gone wrong there. And the movement speed is right. I'm so confused. I'll double check all my settings. It's not like we've done anything important, so if I have fucked up a setting somewhere, it's not the end of the world. But I'll double check all my settings, and then we'll go hunting for some crossbows. Alright, so the crocodile, instead of having 300 speed, now has 210. That's more like it. The Yeti, instead of having 200 speed, now has... 120. There we go. This is more like it. This is where we should actually be. What I've done is I changed the imprint multiplier to 5 for doing some ARK science testing stuff and forgot to change it back. So we ended up with the super speedy crocodile. I mean, crocodile's still fast, but he's not quite as fast as he was before. I should have tested how fast the Yeti was as well. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad about wasting my time having to go out and resetting the speed and stuff. It was just so fun to see the crocodile turn into Usain Bolt around this little racetrack. So that was totally worth it, in my opinion. All right, let's figure out where we can get some crossbows from, and let's go see about finding some. All right, so we're back in the bog. I don't know of any missions that actually give crossbows, so what I've decided is we're going to do the easiest hunt mission a couple of times. Potentially I'm going to try and do it on beta, and hopefully that will give us a crossbow, and if it doesn't give us a crossbow, it should maybe give us the the hexagon reward points to get some of the... Where is it?
Got some hexagons you're keen to spend?
Some of these. If we could get a couple of these and we do this quest maybe 5-6 times, then maybe somewhere along the line we'll get a crossbow. So I've got 2 of my Tech Rexes. I've got a male Tech Rex and a female Tech Rex. Both have saddles from the Ocean Scavenger Hunt mission. So if we have a look at them, the pink one has a 135 saddle and the green one has a 129 saddle. They've both had a few points put into health. They've both had the rest of their points put into damage. They're pretty good. They're imprinted. They should be getting the... Let's see, if I put this one away, does the heart go away? Yeah, the heart's showing that they're mate boosted. So imprinted, mate boosted, high level Tech Rexes with super duper saddles. I'm hoping that they can manage this cheaper by the pack on beta. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. Only one way to find out, really, isn't there? Oh, here we go. I mean, it's hitting quite hard, actually, but so are we.
Look at that.
We've lost our other tech Rex, as usual. Alright, I think we can handle this guy, yeah. Alright, let's find him again, and let's see.
Slow down.
There we go, I see it. Let's see how we do this time. Seems to be making us fly, which is uncomfortable. Not sure how the raptor manages to push us back, but okay, sure. Alright, I'm gonna not let mine... There we go. There we go. I was gonna say, I'm gonna not let him run off like a loony this time. Alright, one more stage. This is going swimmingly well with the Rexes, actually. I think 2 Rexes are more than enough for this mission, which would be great. That means I can just run it multiple times for loot and points and stuff if I can figure out where the next track is. I hate these missions so fucking much. Here we go. Final fight. Let's just wreck him. There you go.
Quite a trophy.
How much health do we have left on our Rex? We've got a half left on this Rex and almost all left on that Rex. We could literally just swap Rex and redo it, or we could just, I mean, we're at our old pace here, so we could take a second, recuperate and heal up our Rexes. We could even drop our loot off, actually, which would be quite nice. What do we get? Mastercraft pick. Oh, we've got that Ascendant slingshot. Now we can tame those fucking sharks, can't we? Ugh, Jesus Christ. Ascendant flak helmet isn't bad, actually. Hyenodon meat pack, club, basilisk saddle. Actually, I quite like basilisk saddle. I'm not going to complain about that. Get ourselves a cool basilisk. But yeah, no crossbow. But we got 11,000 points. So we're on our way to being able to get another one of those big red boxes that disappointed the absolute hell out of me the one time I've got them. So hopefully hopefully they'll do better next time. Right, I'm going to do this quest a couple of times now. I'm just going to heal up my T-Rex, and then I'm going to do this quest probably another 4 or 5 times at least, so that we can get the best chance of getting ourselves a crossbow. So... But I won't make you sit through me biting a raptor again and again and again. I will see you on the other side. So, let's get killing raptors, I guess. So, after completing the hunt quest 4 or 5 times, getting a couple of the yellow tiered... I got the yellow tier because I was hoping that, like, 2 yellow tiers would be better than 1 red tier. It's got fuck all. I'm not even going to bother getting that green one. After getting all of this, we ended up with quite a bit of loot. Some armor, Ascendant slingshot, Ascendant turtle saddle, some Giga saddles, even though there aren't any Gigas on this map, which is fucking stupid. I get it. You're supposed to bring Gigas onto this map. Well, we're not like that. More Giga saddles. An Ascendant Magmasaur saddle, which is a really fucking good saddle. And for some reason can be ground. What the heck? Why can that be ground down? Why is that the only thing that can be ground down? How the hell does that make any sense? It is literally the only thing that can be ground down. No. This one can be ground as well. I'm super confused as to the rules about grindable and not grindable things on this map, but anyway. The only thing we got of any note, unfortunately, was this harpoon launcher. Which, at 132%, is barely more efficient than a crossbow. But it is more efficient than a crossbow. I think the harpoons themselves do more torpor, so 132% is still better than our primitive crossbow, which is just depressing, to be honest with you. As for all this stuff, for now, I will probably leave most of it here. Again, it can't be ground down, so it's not that useful. We'll take things like these Ascendant helmets with us, because that's actually fairly handy. We'll leave the Ascendant slingshots. We'll take this kibble that we got. We'll take these narcotics that we got. We'll take hazard suit stuff, just because that is actually something we use quite a lot when we go over to the moon. So we'll take hazard. We'll take the Ascendant Magmasaur saddle, because I mean it's going to make our metal runs safer having an Ascendant saddle on the Magmasaur. Other than that, I don't think there's any point in keeping any of this stuff really. Yeah, we'll just leave all this here. Right, I'm gonna head back to our base in the ocean biome. I probably didn't need to do that because I have no tames. I have no tames to mess up. I can just teleport straight from this room, I think. Yeah, so we're going to head back to our ocean base and we're going to start making some trank harpoons for this spear gun. And we'll at least give it a try. Actually, were there some Barry saddles in here? Yep, and... Alright, just the one. Alright, we'll take that with us as well. Okay, let's get back to the ocean and let's get ourselves some of these harpoons made up. And then we'll see how well they do. Okay, we are as prepared as we could possibly be. We have our Barry, it's got a better saddle on it now. We have our harpoon gun, we have our crossbow, we have some kibble in our pocket, and oh god, we don't want to be taking our two best Rexes with the best saddles we've got with us. That would be silly. Alright, so let's get rid of the Rexes and the Yeti, and let's head out into the water. Now, Barry is not going to be as fast as Sarko, unfortunately, but I'm hoping Barry will make it easier to aim. The Sarko is a little bit finicky sometimes when it comes to aiming, because it just moves so quick. Whereas on the Barry, I can actually... Yeah, this is nicer. This is this is a lot nicer. Right, let's find ourselves a decent shark then. I mean, there were the ones earlier. I kind of want to be heading north, because I definitely went sort of south last time. Let's go check out the northern area of this ocean. And I'm really curious to see how the trank gun does compared to the crossbow. I mean, it can't be any worse, can it, at the end of the day? It cannot be any worse. But we won't know until we find ourselves a shark to test it on. Alright, we have finally found a decent shark. It is in fact max level. Its health is really good. Damage not brilliant, but damn that health. Alright, let's see how this actually works then. So we're looking at... Is that actually going to do more than 100 torpor? It's going to do like 100 torpor each. That's insane. We're going to need 80 of these. We're going to need to empty basically everything we've brought into this one shark to even have a chance of taming it. And it's still doing quite a bit of damage to us, even through our saddle, I think. Maybe I should have put some points into health on this guy. Alright, we've got him 10% of the way. I'm wondering if we should swap to do a few arrows from the crossbow. No, it's fine, look. We'll start the crossbow on a fresh shark so we can have a proper assessment of how many different ones it takes. If we can find another like 150 shark, that'd be brilliant for testing purposes. And just see how much easier it is with the crossbow. Because these were really expensive. So even if this is like faster, easier, it has to be significantly so for it to be worth the cost. And at the moment, not sure it'll be worth it. Let's just keep going with this megalodon. I don't think we're going to have a problem with it. Unless, of course, it tries to torpor flee. I can't remember if aquatic creatures torpor flee. If it does, though, we might have to get the Sarco out. Jesus, 15 damage per shot. I'm gonna hope that these bolts do like more torpor per damage than a regular trank arrow does. Otherwise, this is really inefficient. Getting a touch dizzy from this. Also getting very scared of that. Yeah, let's see if we can swim away from that. Shark is following us, that's fine. Alright, let's see if we can swap to the crossbow bolt for a second. Yeah, 14 damage. And is still inflicting torpor. Doesn't look like the whirlpool's getting too much closer. There's another one over there. I hate this ocean so much. It's so dangerous. It's so cool though. Like the regular ocean is fun. This ocean is even more fun. I freaking love the ocean in ARK. Right, I'm gonna just tame this guy because I don't want to make you sit and watch circles because either you'll get bored or dizzy. I'm getting both. Alright, let's get this shark knocked out and then let's get it tamed and see what it comes out with. Okay, so we've got our shark, we've got it back home. Shark has come out pretty fucking good, to be honest with you. Shark has come out with 39 in health. Now, I'm not going to complain about 39 in health from a shark. I think that's pretty decent. 32 in melee is less than great, though. I think we would be better off trying to find a male... a male or a female would do. Just something with decent melee, and then we can breed and get ourselves a really good couple of sharks. We don't need stamina because we're not going to be riding the shark. What we're probably going to be on is a combination of these two bacillos, if possible. So we need a female bacillo as well. So what we need is a female bacillo and either a female shark with high melee and then just a random male, or preferably a male shark with high melee. So let's go see if we can get all those together. And then hopefully we will have ourselves the beginnings of a decent breeding sort of program for our personal mount on the bacillo, and then like a little army of sharks following us along. We have got our sharks more or less perfectly bred now. It's been quite a while, quite a bit of breeding, but the sharks are getting there. In total, they're not fantastic. They don't have the 44 health that the bacillos do, which is just insane. But they're not bad. They're not bad, considering... Yeah, they're fine. They'll do fine, hopefully. They've got their pack bonus. So we're going to keep breeding them, and I'm going to give them a try against the gamma version of the ocean boss. I'm not expecting them to do very well, but I'd really like to see just how well or badly they do. I mean, so far the gamma version of missions has just been ludicrously easy. So I'm hoping that our sharks can sort of do the gamma version. I mean, how much do we get for the gamma? Where is it? Is it this? One tough motor. 2k for the gamma, so it can't be that hard. 12k for the beta, 32k for the alpha. Yeah, it's not a lot compared to the bog missions. Like cheaper by the pack, it gives a tiny bit more than cheaper by the pack. So I'm thinking it's only a little bit harder, maybe. I don't know. I could be looking at this completely wrong, but I'm thinking it's going to be just a little bit harder, which means a decent bacillo. You know, if we can get that 31 melee with the 44 health, and the better stamina, Jesus. We need to make sure we've got the good stamina on it. We'll go through the other bacillos we've got as well and get them perfectly bred. But if we can get a bacillo for us, they're just tanky as all hell. Like, I don't think that's imprinted and it has 23,000 health. That's insane. and then a fleet of sharks as our damage dealers with their pack bonus, we might be in with like a really good chance of killing at least the gamma version of Moda next episode. That's my goal anyway. I would really like to be able to take the ocean boss down, whatever the fuck it is. Some giant squid or something, I don't know. Whatever's down there, I would like to be able to summon and fight next episode with a really good Bacillo and an army of sharks. But that is all we have time for today, so thank you very much for watching. Look at those big toothy smiles. If you join me next time, you'll be able to see the big toothy smiles get turned into sad frowns as they all die to the ocean boss. Goodbye.